The old grandfather clock in the hallway struck midnight, its chimes echoing through the silent house. Emily lay in bed, wide awake, staring at the ceiling. Every night for the past week, she had heard the same soft whispering coming from her closet, but every time she checked, there was nothing there. Tonight she was determined to find out what was causing the noise. Gathering her courage, Emily slipped out of bed and tiptoed across the room. She reached for the closet door, her hand trembling. Taking a deep breath, she yanked it open. The closet was empty, just as it had been every other night. She sighed in relief and turned to go back to bed. As she walked away, she heard it again, a faint, sibilant whisper. She spun around, her eyes scanning the room. The whispering grew louder, and she realized it was coming from behind her. Slowly, she turned her head and looked into the mirror on her dresser. Her reflection stared back at her, but something was wrong. The eyes in the mirror were not her own. They were dark, hollow, and filled with a malevolent hunger. Emily's heart pounded in her chest as the whispering intensified. Her reflection grinned, a wide, unnatural smile that stretched far beyond the limits of her face. She tried to scream, but no sound came out. Frozen with fear, she watched as her reflection reached out of the mirror, its bony hand grasping for her. She stumbled backward, tripping over her own feet and falling to the floor. The hand reached further, the fingers elongating, twisting until they wrapped around her ankle. The cold, skeletal grip sent a chill through her entire body. She struggled to break free, but the hand's grip was too strong. The whispering filled her mind, drowning out all other thoughts. "Join us," it said, over and over, a sinister chant that echoed in her skull. She felt herself being pulled toward the mirror, her body sliding across the floor despite her desperate attempts to hold on to something, anything. With a final desperate scream, Emily was dragged into the mirror. The room fell silent, the only sound the gentle ticking of the grandfather clock. The mirror stood undisturbed, reflecting the empty room. In the house, everything seemed normal. But if you listened closely, late at night, you could still hear the faint whispering coming from the mirror, calling out for the next soul to join them.